back on my vlog channel. I'm so excited. It has been almost 2 weeks. Okay, so let me tell you where I've been. A lot of you guys are like, where are your videos on your vlog channel? Why are you not uploading on your vlog channel? Well, if you have missed anything, all of it is on my gaming channel. I tried to tell as many people as possible. I tweeted it a bunch of times, but the fact is a lot of people don't follow me on every social network, and a lot of people just weren't looking through their feed at that time. So basically what happened was my last fan service Friday, I'm having like a tickle in my throat, I don't know why, but my last fan service Friday was taken down for, you know, sexually explicit content or whatever against the community guidelines. That was my second strike. My second strike means that I can't upload for 2 weeks, and my first strike was ending on the 7th, so that's today when I'm recording this video, and yesterday for you guys who are watching it. So I was really excited to lose my first strike, because having a strike on your account means like a lot of different things. Like, you can't get fan funding, you can't put cards, meaning I can't like suggest you guys go somewhere else. Annotations are extremely limited, and I can't live stream, so I can't do like the Patreon goal live streams for you guys where I answer questions on YouTube if you guys don't watch me on Twitch and stuff like that. There are a lot of things that I can't do when I have a strike on my account, and it fucking sucks. And it sucks for not only my revenue, but for growing my channel and stuff. And now I was really excited to get rid of that strike, because I was gonna have all the cards on my videos and everything was gonna be wonderful again, and I was gonna feel whole again as a content creator. But then I get the second fucking strike. So now I have another 6 months. Now it's 2 weeks to not upload, and 6 months that I have to wait for the strike to resolve, which really sucks, but you know, I'm just gonna deal with it. So that's where I have been, and I've been uploading all of my vlog videos in tandem on my gaming channel with the gaming videos, so like it's interwoven. Like 7 o'clock is the vlogs and 8 o'clock is the gaming videos, like it always is, but just on one channel. So if you guys want to catch up on that, I will post all of the links to the videos there, as well as the video that I did called RIP Fan Service. Now, let's get to what's happening with fan service. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate me on this, but I feel like the people who hate me just aren't real supporters of me in the first place and think they are, that I should afford them something, like I owe them something, and I don't owe you guys anything. I make free content. That's what I do. I love doing it. It is not about the monetary gain, but obviously I still have to eat, so that's why I have a Patreon, just like all fucking content creators have. I've decided to move my fan service to Patreon, because if I get a third strike, my content, or my channel, is completely gone forever. Now this is something I don't want to happen, because this is my life's work. I feel like it's something I fucking love, and if either of my channels or my Twitch channel had anything happen to it, I would be very fucking devastated. 2 weeks of not uploading, and I was like having an emotional breakdown for like 2 days, which is not something that I do. I'm not very emotional, and I couldn't snap myself out of it. It was awful. I actually had to, you know, change some things about the way that I was doing streaming and to alleviate some stress, because it was pretty stressful to me that that would happen. And I understand that the community guidelines are wishy-washy, so other content creators can upload like full videos of porn or like full twerking videos in a tiny thong, and if I upload something and they decide to take it down, it's up to their discretion. That's, you know, part of the agreement. So in some ways I understand where YouTube is coming from, but in other ways it feels very not fair, just because I have more haters than the people who are uploading fully nude content, that I have to get punished for it. And it's like, whatever, you know, I should have known from the beginning. And honestly, it was my mistake. I should have never been uploading fan service to YouTube. So YouTube, or fan service, is now going to be moved to Patreon full-time. If you guys don't know, I have a Patreon campaign. It's for people who want to support and get extra content, like superfluous content to the free content that will always be free, and it is totally up to you. Fan service is going to be only for $1, because I don't feel like fan service should have a huge paywall in front of it. I just feel like we should weed out the people who are there for the wrong reasons, who feel like I owe them something, and who feel like they want to objectify me and treat me like shit. Now, I don't have anything wrong with objectification in essence, but when someone doesn't also appreciate the rest of me, like my intellect, the other content I make, then, you know, fan service isn't for you, and I don't really want you on my fan service videos. Patreon is a place where all of the people who support me and who can afford to support me $1 or higher get extra content, and I put a lot of work into this extra content that otherwise wouldn't exist, because I wouldn't have the money to even create content in the first place. So I don't feel like I have to explain myself very much. I wanted fan service to be a way that I could give back to people who make my dreams possible, and it just makes more sense for it to be on Patreon. So that's what I did. basically. So a lot of you guys were asking me, why don't I upload it on Pornhub? Why don't I upload it on Vimeo? Well, these aren't places where I've made a name for myself. These aren't places where I have an exorbitant amount of fans. So it doesn't make any sense for me to try to build up a following on a different website. I want to constrict it to Twitch, YouTube, and Patreon, and that just makes sense to me. And it doesn't make sense for me to start another account on like Pornhub where I'm basically saying that what I'm doing is pornographic and what I'm doing is just for fapping or just for like scrutiny about the sexual, when really what I'm trying to do with fan service is to give back to my fans who like really support me and really love me, and to like put out a message that it's okay to have fun with your sexuality, and you're not like a stupid bitch or a slut or a cunt or like a piece of shit if you care about your sexuality or you care about the way you look or you have fun with it. And you don't have to feel ashamed every time you masturbate, and you don't have to feel ashamed every time you find someone attractive. And it's like just a body sex positive message, basically. So that's where that is at, and I just fucking love you guys, and I want to tell you that I'm so happy to be back. It felt so cluttery to have everything on my gaming channel, and I'm really sorry that this happened and that I wasn't around for 2 weeks. I was on the gaming channel, but a lot of things are changing with my stream as well. I'm starting to play whatever the fuck games I want, not just Ranked League, because just Ranked League literally was giving me fucking a hernia. Like, it's way too much stress, and I was just like, dude, I don't have the time. If I had the time to invest in like a PvP game with a ladder with an esport attached to it, like I would be playing StarCraft again, and I would be doing it as much as I could and actually improving. But I was in this rut. I was in this place where I could only stream like 4 hours of League a day, and that's not enough to, you know, get really good. And then I didn't have time to like invest in like reading the patch notes and learning about, you know, like pretty much just fucking theory crafting it and stuff like I should have been if I was actually serious about having a high rank in League, and I was just stressing myself out over it and like limiting my ability to improve. So really for me, I want to be a casual competitive League player and then just play a bunch of other games that I enjoy. And this was basically the same conclusion I came to when I stopped playing StarCraft competitively. It was like it was taking a toll too much on me, and I wish I could be one of those people that are really inherently good at games and, you know, fucking fast twitch fibers to the max and just could be a pro gamer. I feel like being a pro gamer is something that I look upon with adoration. Like anyone who can do that, it's fucking amazing. But for me, I'm an entertainer, I'm a content creator, and I'm a gamer who loves games but isn't necessarily the best in the world at them, obviously. Better than average, I would say, but definitely not a competitive level, and you know, that stresses me out too much. Like, Jay has a huge competitive nature, and that's like all he wants to do, so it makes sense to him and for him, and he has a lot of extra time to do that. But I just want to create content and make you guys smile. So I'm very glad that I'm back, and that's what I am gonna talk about in this vlog. Being back, what's happening with the channel. So every Friday now is going to be Friday Night Mail, which is great because not only am I still doing fan service Friday every other week for my Patreon patrons for $1, as I said before, I'm also unboxing you guys' mail, and I get to like take more time on each piece, you know? So like I can actually, like if someone reads me or sends me a letter or whatever, I can actually like read the whole thing, comment on everything, comment on the packaging, you know, give more thanks. When I was doing it every 2 weeks now, I get a lot of shit. I don't know why. You guys are just fucking amazing to me. But it was overwhelming to try to edit the video down to like under 25 minutes. And one of the things with the content strike is you can't have a video over 15 minutes. But YouTube's algorithms are pretty stupid, and it judges that length by size. So a lot of my videos could be like 17 to 20 minutes, like the Toby Turner video is very long, because it was just judging it on size. So 15 minutes, but it definitely can't be 25 minutes plus. So I ended up not being able to upload a lot of my my Friday Night Mails if I didn't cut them down and condense them and cut out a lot of things where I was reacting to people's packages. So now I can give you guys more time, more love, and I'm still doing fan service, which is a little bit more work for me, but it's definitely worth it because you guys love it so much. And I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos and doesn't have the money to support me on Patreon. It's just something that everyone has, and I don't feel like I have to defend myself for having something like that. Like, if you want to support, you can. If you don't don't, the free content is still there for you to enjoy, and all of the comments, I still appreciate them just as much as the dollars that I get on Patreon. It's just another facet of something that I have to have in order to gain a living. And honestly, if someone said, would you rather have Jessica Nigri's Patreon? If you guys have seen that shit, it's like fucking $16,000 a month. 16, what the fuck? Would you rather have that, or would you rather have, you know, someone's subscriber count who had like over a million subscribers? I would take the 1 million subscribers in a fucking heartbeat, as long as they were true subscribers and not bots, because I just want more people to react to my videos. I want a bigger community of people like posting comments and having interactions with me, and that's what I fucking love about it. And as long as I can make the minimum to live, or like just a comfortable living, then that's all I want to do. You know, all I want to do is fucking make content and have an audience that keeps growing, of people who feel the same way, or learning something, or laughing at something, or, you know, whatever gets you horny, whatever makes you happy. And for whatever reason you watch me, I really appreciate you. You guys are fucking awesome. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm fucking back, baby! Tomorrow I'm gonna have a video probably on prostate simulation. Look at the prostate. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been talking for a while because I did a Patreon only vlog just before this, and I don't know what the fuck is going on with my throat. Like, every time I breathe in, it tickles, and it's awful. And it's been like that since I ate a sandwich earlier today, so I don't know what kind of fucking razor blades I had in my sandwich. Have you guys played Binding of Isaac? And then, so Afterbirth added a few more, like, cutscenes in between going to different levels. There's one where he eats a candy, and then he's like, bleh, and there's like a razor blade in it. And it's like, oh, my insides hurt even thinking about that. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. I love you guys, like, seriously. I love you violently and viciously, and, you know, if love were a physical item like a mace, I would bludgeon you to death with it, and that's how I feel. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! So glad to be back.